Yes, you heard it here first, folks. Sniperwolf is a cunt. Sniperwolf is a cunt. Aliyah Shilish, she's a cunt. This woman is a cunt. Did some Doctor Strange shit when I said that. But yeah, she is. And you can see this as me jumping on the clout train or whatever the fuck, but I literally had no reason to speak about this person until she gave me a reason to, and her recent stupidity has given me a reason to. Yeah. I mean, I think about this too. I could have talked about the fact that she ignored a sick child who was dying. There was a girl that she promised to talk to and devote her some time to, and she kind of ignored the girl and ghosted her for a few months until people just started publicly shaming her for it, Sniperwolf for it, and then that's when she decided, I'm gonna do it. See, I did it, so fuck you. It was like, bitch, you didn't do it until we yelled at you about it. Which, I mean, I'm glad you did it still. I mean, it would have been worse if you doubled down and said, fuck you, I'm gonna talk to this little brat. But you still like, I mean, come on. You could at least try to. You did. It wasn't just a I forgot. It was more of a they actively reached out to you, and you kind of blew them off. And if that wasn't ever an indication, and the only reason I like a lot of people, some people who defended her, and I think the only reason some people did is because specifically Keemstar was the one that called her out on that, and I guess people were just like, yeah, you know what, whatever. I think Death Noodles tried to defend her on this. And specifically because Keemstar was involved. Otherwise, he would have not defended her at all. But Sniperwolf, star of such videos as Dhar video and other Dhar video, and that one creepy ass Dhar video where she makes a brief cameo, but it's like having dinner with this minor. Bear in mind, she was born in '92, so she'd have been about 30. She's 31 now. At the time of that video, should have been in her late 20s. This girl at the time was like 14 or 15 years old. That is fucking creepy. I'm sorry. I don't having lunch with this minor by yourself, like, that's not appropriate. I'm just gonna tell you that now. Like, unless you know the person, like you're actually family or with the person, that's just not okay. But whatever. And other Dhar video where she turns out to be a weeb of some sort. I don't know. She apparently she turned out to be a weeb. She got bullied for it in school, even though I'm pretty sure she hasn't, but she could be full of shit for all we know. But yeah, she's back in the news. Look what the cat dragged back from the dead. It's Sniperwolf. And after months, maybe weeks, months, I don't know how long, of beefing with Jax Films, she has decided to take it one step further and dox Jax Films. Now, I'm going to show you this series of screenshots. I will give you my take, and we'll just go on from there.
Should I go visit Jax Films? He lives 5 minutes away from my shoot.
Sssniperwolf just doxed me on her IG. Creepy. Gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. On YouTube, demonetize this dangerous creator, or just get her off your platform. She posted an IG story right outside our home and deleted it. She literally posted a video of the outside of our house for all of her 5.6 million followers to see, then deleted it. In what universe do you think that's okay? In what reality do you live in where you think this behavior is justified? It's time to get her off the platform. She's no longer a silly creator that steals content to he. She's a creep that stalks and threatens her critics. Nah, fuck that. Time to get her off YouTube.
I'm all for pulling up on someone if they talk shit to you or something like that, or if you want to confront them and talk to them that way. But what she did was clearly doxing. She wasn't trying to visit him and confront him face to face. You were trying to dox him. You know exactly what you're doing. I mean, you are an idiot. I know this. You are a very stupid cunt. I know this. But you're not that stupid, okay? somewhere in, we'll call it gray matter. I don't want to call it a brain. Let's not be too generous. Somewhere in there, amongst the billions and billions and billions of dead brain cells, there's at least 2 brain cells in there. And I know it's whenever you want to, on occasion, you can pull them together and form a coherent thought and use some iota of common sense. So I know you know what you're doing. I know you're not that fucking stupid. You knew what you were doing when you posted that video and then deleted. You knew exactly what you were doing. She may seem like an absolute fucking moron, and she is, but sometimes she actually knows, she has awareness of what she's doing. And she's not fooling anybody. Except her own audience, maybe, but her whole audience is just full of children and fucking thirsty simps. And that's it. That's who watches her have to repeat things that goes on in a video for her reaction content. Like, Jesus.
This creep has been harassing me for months, then plays victim, saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills.
I have no ill intentions. Sniperwolf, you showed up to our home tonight and filmed it for your 5M plus IG followers to see. That's called doxing. The harassing you claim I've been doing is documenting recent examples of you stealing creators' content, stealing jokes, and failing to provide transformative commentary. Obviously, it struck a nerve. But wow, doxing me was not on my bingo card. There is no reality where you're in the right here. Imagine defending doxing. Cringe.
I do love how Sniperwolf is like, I just wanted to talk to him, so why didn't you? What stopped you? And why were you filming it? You fucking... Even Mr. Beast and Jacksepticeye settled their bullshit behind the scene. We never got to see it. It wasn't filmed for a wide audience. It's just... Again, Leah is trying to play stupid. You're not smart enough to play stupid, so I don't know why you're trying. But hey, go for it. I'm sure your audience will buy it. No one else, no regular person will. And I mean, why is she's upset that he's accusing her of stealing content? Bitch, you steal so much, you literally got arrested for this shit. You got arrested for armed robbery. You steal that fucking much. But suddenly someone pointing out that you're stealing content by just fucking doing the bare minimum of transformative content. Like, fuck, I technically do reaction content. More commentary, more specifically. And guess what? I at least talk about things in the movie. I talk about my thoughts on the movie itself or the video itself. I do that shit. I just uploaded a video yesterday of me laughing my ass off at Freddy Krueger throwing bows on fucking for Jason Voorhees. My man was throwing bows. I was like, oh shit, look at that. And I was sitting there laughing at all the dumb shit in the movie. I'm talking about the movie. I'm not just describing what's happening in the movie. Where I'm just like me saying, oh my god, Freddy's throwing bows. That was just me laughing at the fucking absurdity of that. That Leah would be like, oh my god, he's doing elbows on Jason. Guys, that's crazy. Oh my god. That's so crazy. Then she just does some lame ass joke. She looks at the damn camera. She looks like one of those real dolls for some reason. And that's it. There's a massive difference between what she does and what some other reaction channels or commentary YouTubers do. And it's that they actually try to add something, a joke or two, or they add a perspective on the thing. Like all I do right now is talk about the movies, and that's I did like 16 movies this year. I did 16 commentary movies this year. I've only uploaded like 5 or 6 so far, but like I'm at least trying. I'm fucking trying, okay? I'm not just sitting there with a stupid look on my face trying to... Like, I don't understand why she refuses to understand the people's problems with her content. Me personally, it doesn't bother me that much because at the same time, people are going to wise up when they wise up at this point. But I'm glad. I'm not saying I'm not glad people are calling it out. I am so glad people are calling this shit out. I'm so happy about that. Oh, great. Call it out. Thank you. I appreciate you calling this out, Jack. And Jacksepticeye, Jesus Christ. Jack's Films is not the first person to do so. We've had plenty of people call out reaction channels for doing this kind of shit. He called out Jinx? Remember that video that where he's just sitting there with a smile on his face the whole time watching a Jinx video? Like, that was great. I love that. That's fucking hilarious. It's not the first time he's done this. But for her to get so fucking triggered by being called out on this that she would end up doxing the person, what is wrong with you? Have you lost your fucking mind, you stupid cunt? Wow.
This guy's entire channel is just me. Every single video for the past few months has been about me. And it's just like shitting on me. And then his streams, this dude is just like low-key harassing me. Like, should I get a restraining order?
She ends this with, "Should I get a restraining order?" Well, one of us showed up to the other's house tonight, and it wasn't me.
Of course, this funky bitch has 2 phones. Who else's phone is that? Don't tell me she got a boyfriend. There better not be nobody out here pumping her full of hot lead. We don't need another Sssniperwolf running around, okay? Please. One is enough for this entire lifetime. And now we have Jack's wife jumping in. Aaron. This is his wife, by the way, in case you're wondering why the person's name's Ernest. It's Aaron. So she decided to call out Sssniperwolf and YouTube as well.
Dear YouTube creators, Team YouTube. I am not a creator, but my husband is. Tonight, Sssniperwolf came to my home, posted it on her Instagram for all to see, and tried to instigate a confrontation. I now have to worry about what she, as one of your favored creators, or any of her many fans, may do to harm me or my family. I am a regular human that works a normal 8 to 5 corporate job that happened to fall in love with a YouTuber. She might claim that she is coming after a bully, but she is actually stalking and doxing normal people with no power. I am an example of this. I beg you, what can you do to help us, to keep us safe?
Accusing me of doxing is defamation. I have no idea how to dox. He literally posted his address on Google and said I threatened him and doxed him.
You posted a video tonight of you outside our home for your 5M plus followers to see. While my wife and I were inside, I can't make it any simpler than that. If that's not doxing, why did you delete it?
I swear Sssniperwolf is a waste of the brains, whatever deity it is she prays to gave her. Jesus. Her brains are just mashed potatoes at this point. No gravy either, just mashed potatoes. Not even like the good mashed potatoes, like lumpy ass mashed potatoes. It's that bad. Do I think Sssniperwolf should be banned off YouTube? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think so. And it's a fair punishment. Will YouTube do it? I guess. I mean, YouTube isn't exactly like Twitch, where Twitch will see. If she was on Twitch, they probably wouldn't ban her at all. They'll ban her for about 1 hour before they decide to take it back, because Twitch they see their female content creators as nothing but tits with a face on it, a pretty face, and that's it. So, whereas YouTube, their main issue is they're incompetent. That's just it. So I feel like YouTube may do it or may not. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Is doxing okay? I would say it depends on the person you're doxing. If the person's a criminal or is a really horrible person that could affect the general public in a negative way, sure. I mean, I'm not talking just like doing some YouTube prankster shit. I mean, like they are in positions of power where they can literally fuck over an entire group of people based on race, gender, based on sexual orientation, shit like that. Where it's like, we need to know who you are. Even then, I don't think you should know the address, the home address of the person. Just the name and the face, so we know so certain people know to avoid your ass. and go, all right, well, we won't go near you. Fuck off. You know, shit like that. That to me is okay. Criminals is okay. You know, that shit's fine to me. There's a reason, like with the Sky Jackson thing, I had a problem with the doxing there because she was doxing literal children. Like people who she's doxing people who haven't even hit puberty yet over some dumb videos. And that girl's already lost her goddamn mind. She's selling scams on Instagram and shit. So that girl's career took a downhill turn. She's gone full. She's reached her full potential as a Disney Channel child star, Disney Channel star, where she now hits rock bottom, selling $5 raffles for a goddamn MacBook Pro or some shit. Girl, you're a fucking mess. But speaking of messes, Sniperwolf, it is fair to say you need to put a little more effort into your reaction content than just repeating what you see on screen. Like, I see shit like hers, and I fear that I do that sometimes. I listen back to those things. I don't do it all the time. There's times I do point something out and say it out loud, like, oh, repeat what happened. But usually it's me either questioning it, like, did that just, what the fuck? Or I'm laughing my ass off at the fact that it happened. Again, Jason throwing bows. Dropping elbows on fucking Freddy Krueger, dropping elbows on Jason. Like, that was funny to me. And that was actually funnier to me during editing than it was in the actual video. I don't know why it cracked me up. But shit like that. But she's just describing the shit that's happening. She's going to ask if it's going to happen. When you know she already knows it's going to happen because she pre-watches these videos. And do more effort than that, man. Transform the content. Don't be a Susie Lou. Actually, she's gone beyond Susie Lou. Susie Lou didn't even dox, and she's a cunt too. Susie Lou didn't dox nobody though. She's at the front, showing the front of the man's house and everything like that. That's wild. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen here with her. If she does get banned, that's all on her. She has no one to blame but herself. She's still doubling down on what she did. But yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all later with something else, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like me confidentially, I don't give a damn.